Good morning. Uh, Welcome to the stream for AC Valhalla. Somebody's humming very tastily in the background. Let's get out of the way here a minute. See if we can get. That's it. Right. So first of all, this is sort of more aimed at people who don't normally watch the channel when I'm streaming, or maybe those that do watch it online later on. Just a quick revamp of what's happened with the channel in the last 10 months. You may or may not know that previously I used to stream on Twitch many moons ago, and Twitch didn't really suit me. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Twitch didn't really seem to suit me at all. The videos only stayed for 7 days. You didn't get any people watching after that. So the live stream was there for 7 days and then it was gone. At least on YouTube, it saves the videos to the YouTube channel for people to watch later, which is good news. Okay, so what's happened in 10 months or so since I switched from Twitch to YouTube is that I've actually managed to build up quite a following, 300, which I'm grateful. Just wanted to put on record here and now that is largely thanks to two people, apart from myself, of course. The first one is my son, Gareth, who's also one of my first patrons, who built the machine that I'm streaming on and encouraged me when I felt like giving up the whole thing, when I only had like 10 followers. So thanks to Gareth for sticking by me and for actually supporting me financially as well. And of course to Diana, who is my most loyal and favourite person in the entire world apart from my wife. I've got to say that because otherwise the wife will kill me. But Diana has been an unfailing and unstinting support to the channel. She's kept me going when I felt like giving up. And at the end of the day, she is basically the co-runner of this channel. Without her, I don't know where I'd be. She's also my unofficial moderator, and if I ever get a chance to pay her, there'll be some moderating done, proper moderating done as well. So, thanks to Diana, and hope one day we can maybe do some official recognition of the contribution that you've made to the channel. So, how do we stand on videos? Well, last time I looked, we had about 360 odd videos in 10 months. It means I'm doing an average of 3 to 4 videos a week, and it is a pretty hectic schedule because I work as well and also I have a family life to juggle. My wife has problems I wish these people would tell up. My wife has problems with diabetes, so the studio being in the bedroom and her problem with diabetes means she sleeps a lot, means sometimes I just can't stream. Other days, sorry, that was my phone. Other days I just feel like maybe I can give myself a bit of a rest, and then I think to myself, well, hang on a minute, just bear with me a sec, just realised something. Maybe that I should carry on. Okay. So yeah, I mean tomorrow, for instance, I'd like to do a stream 4 days this week. I've had some unexpected holiday. I'm back at work on Friday, so I'm wondering whether it might be an idea just to give myself a rest tomorrow. Because I do 3 streams a week, and that's 3 hours a stream. It does take it out of me, and I do find myself sometimes dreaming about the games I'm playing. So I may or may not be on tomorrow. If I am, then I'll probably play something sort of very silly like Fallout 76. But anyway, so the state of the channel is that we've got now 300 odd followers. We can't monetize because to monetize you need 500, but we're getting there. However, the worst bit is that you need 3,000 hours 3,000 hours of viewing from people. So basically, it doesn't matter how many people views, but you have to have been watching for 3,000 hours to be monetized. I'm not necessarily chasing monetization. From what I understand, you don't get an awful lot. However, if I do get monetized, then my back catalogue starts paying off when I've got a lot of hours put into that. Having said that, we've now got obviously there's a donation site which is a Streamlab site. where you can make a one-off donation, or a monthly donation for that matter. But if you want to do a monthly donation, I would suggest you do it through the other Patreon account, which is, you can join for free, but there is a paid level as well, which is about $2 or £2 a month. And with that, you don't get an awful lot at the moment, because obviously I've only got 2 Patreons and they're both understanding that I don't have a lot of time. But however, if you do pay $2 a month, I do put a regular update on the site of what's happening, maybe a bit more of an bit of my personal life, get to know me better. Maybe that's worth it to you, and it will also help support the channel. It may not seem like much, but if I can carry on getting say $10 or £10 a month, within 10 months I've got £100 or $100, and with that sort of money we're getting sort of halfway towards getting a new GPU for the computer, because everything that you pay me will be reinvested back into the hardware and games for the channel. I promise that. I'll make this promise here and now. If you do pay, it's not paying for me to live the high life. It's not paying for me to get my shopping or pay the rent every month. It's just simply to put back into the system and the channel. So there you go. After 10 months, we've got over 300 videos on channel. If I'm not on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, there's probably a very good reason for it. And some days, like tomorrow, I might consider just not going on, because I think I'll do 9 hours a week of my own time. So sometimes I just feel like taking a break. So that's pretty much it anyway. I just wanted to recognise Diana and Gareth for the contribution they've made to the channel, to say, great, we're doing okay, thank you very much. We've got a lot of followers, but we need to up the amount of hours that we watch. So if you do like my videos and you are subscribed, maybe just watch for an hour or two if you've got the time. It helps me so much, and it will up the hours that I watch. So I get a lot of shorts views, but you need 3 million of those to monetize. So if you could watch a couple of hours of video, just stick it on in the background maybe while you're doing something else or whatever, I'd appreciate it. So all in all, we're doing okay. Today we're going to be doing Valhalla. I'm going to start talking about the channel now, because you've probably heard enough about that. What I want to do today, we've done the big fight between us and Kjolve, I think his name was, the big enemy on the island. We're in Norway at the moment. But I was told that you should get to level 20 in order to leave the island. Well, where are we? Skills. We are at level, doesn't tell me, 15. So we need to get another 5 at least before we leave Norway to go to England. And the whole thing is mainly set in England. So what I'm going to do is just get at least up to level 20. And do a lot more exploring. The one thing I regretted in the game before was that just bear with me a second. One thing that I really didn't like before was that I wish I'd stop moving. Right, okay. Was that I left Norway too soon and missed out a lot of treasure and a lot of world events and stuff like that, and I really don't want to do that this time round. I just noticed we're getting 150 frames per second on this. This is brilliant. Well, my poor old graphics card must be red hot. But it doesn't seem to be overheating or anything like that, so we're going to stick with that. So, first of all, let's have a look at the map. We're in the right place anyway. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to get to level 20 and that's it, I'm going to leave, because as I say, I didn't explore Norway very much in the last... right, should we go up? Let's go up there first. I didn't explore Norway enough before in the game, so I'm going to try and explore it a bit more before going into anywhere else. So we want to go over this way, just all the viewpoints at least, because they bring up all the treasure and world events, and a lot of the time when you're running past missions, you do find the world events sort of suddenly appear from out of nowhere. There's some cloudberries because we were a bit depleted after the last fight. Go this way. Our next step is to talk to Sigurd, apparently. What's that? 39. Right, let's have a look. Actually remember the controls this time. Air enemies. Okay, let's have a look at the map. No, that's not what I wanted. That's the one I wanted. The map. And we should find nearby. No, we're not going to find nearby. Okay. Just wondering what that little symbol was that came up this this one. It's only 39 metres away, so maybe we'll get a bit more idea if we get nearer. Maybe that's a world event. Oh, there's somebody who needs to be talked to. Yeah, I bet it does.
He cannot satisfy his wife. Old age? No, he's still young and fit. It was not always so. You could not keep us apart when we were raiding. He would plow you during raids. Our first time was in the middle.
This is a bit weird for a family-based game, isn't it?
After a while, the crew made us stop. They said it was destructive.
Yeah, I should imagine it probably was.
Have you tried revisiting these memories? Yeah, but talking about it is not the same. I need to feel it, smell it.
This actually does back up the idea that a lot of Vikings took their family with them. I'm not sure whether they took them on the raids or whether they just took them to settle. The idea of a female Viking warrior, I'm going to have to look into that. I'm not sure whether there were such things. Oh, perhaps that was... She's keen, isn't she? Bless her. A bit of role play going on here. I'm not sure what's happening there. Perhaps we shouldn't go. Oh, they're gone. Oh, we're getting damaged by the fire. Whoops. I think that's about it, actually. Oh, there's a key around here somewhere. Yeah, I know, you said that already, mate.
And scream as you do. It is amusing, but not arousing. Yeah, it does not feel real enough.
Oh, there they are. Okay, so what do you want us to do? Oh, something over there. Where did I see that? Over near them somewhere. Oh, there it is. Silver. No, that's no good. Can we speak to them? No, apparently not. So we still got to wait find this key from somewhere. I'm not sure I want to sort of take time on this, to be honest, but
maybe you need more fire, like your first time. Yes. Burn.
gonna burn the house down. Oh, I like it. Rectangular stone, eh? I love the way you can destroy everything. No, apparently not. Let's see what... there's something over in the corner there. Or have we already picked that up? I think that might be the thing we picked up before. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. I might come back to that chest. Right, let's go back up here and do this. Do this viewpoint. I'm not sure I want to get in fights. What I'm trying to do is open up this the Norwegian section of the map before we go to England, which is, let's face it, for me a bit like coming home, but that's the way it goes. One thing I understand a lot of people have problems with in places like America and in other European places is pronunciation. The one that springs to mind from this game is Leicestershire, which is a county, and there is a town called Leicester, which is not a county, obviously that's in Leicestershire, but the way it's spelt flummoxes most Americans and most most Europeans for that matter. It is spelled Leicestershire, and Leicestershire basically, which is from Cester is a Roman word. It's complicated, but we have a lot of places that are spelt totally different to the way they were pronounced. I mean, Slough, for instance, you would expect to be spelled S-L-O-W, but Slough is actually spelt S-L-O-U-G-H. And I think you'll find in this game you're going to see a lot of that. A lot of this mountaineering around here. All this just to get to a viewpoint. And the viewpoint's not the problem, it's getting down that's the problem. Once you get up there, normally you've got to dive off and hope for the best, like a leap of faith. But in the Assassin's Creed original games, the leap of faith was into... hello Diana, how you doing? I was singing your praises just a minute ago. You might have to go back and have a look at that. Yeah, the leap of faith was into a bale of hay. Whereas in these places it's usually into water, and you just sort of trying to work out whether it's worth diving off or whether you're going to end up killing yourself quite spectacularly. Where's the other one? Today we're trying to open up the map of Norway a bit, because, as I said to you, I believe I said before, that I felt that I left Norway too soon last time I played this, and didn't get to explore, and I left a lot of places unexplored. You can go back, but I prefer to do it before I leave. So we're just going around to have a look and see if we can find stuff. Ymir was a giant, if I remember rightly, from my basic knowledge of Norse mythology. And supposedly gave birth to the god, gave birth to the world. That sounds about right. You just woke up. Oh, welcome to the day. So I'm guessing it's, what is it? We're at 10:30 here, so you're around about sort of 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure what the time difference is. Yeah, I think there is a thing in this where you can get a perk which allows you to jump from high places. Was it in Mirage? It's in one of the Assassin's Creed where you can actually leap off and roll as you land, and that way you don't die. But I should imagine you'll probably get that and have fun just jumping off everything. I certainly would. I'm assuming you're talking about on Odyssey. Yeah, 5 hours. That's about right. I assume you're talking about Odyssey, or it's Odyssey you're playing at the moment, the Greek one, isn't it? Right. We're synchronising now. I'm going to do a leap of faith in a moment. That should be fun. I was just giving a brief, for the first 10 minutes or so, I was just giving a brief history of the channel to anyone who's not watched it before. Your name came up because without you there wouldn't be a channel. It's as simple as that. And without Gareth there wouldn't be a channel. So your name came up. But it might pay you to run it back later on when you get a chance and have a look at it, because I mentioned what I'm planning to do with the channel and the sort of things that thoughts that go through my mind when I'm deciding what to do. For instance, I was thinking about tomorrow, as I've done 3 streams already, which is the best part of 9 hours. Normally I might give myself a break, because it does take it out of me, and also I've got to spend time with my wife. And one of our favourite things to do is just sit there and watch old murder mysteries whilst on our phones. And that doesn't sound like much, but when you get to our age, believe me, it's quite satisfying. So, I mean, I may come on tomorrow. It depends how I feel when I get up, but I've been tired this week generally, so I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. On average, you will see at least 3 streams a week, basically. So, there you go. Right, now, if we could jump down here, we're going to die, because it doesn't look like there's anything down there, which I suppose is what a leap of faith's all about. So let's go. No, we're going to die. Oh no, how lucky was that? Right, so we've opened up part of the map, so let's have a look at that. And we are now looking at, we've opened up quite a large area of the map actually. Hordefik. See what I mean about Norway? It's so big. I mean, if this is the playable area, then, and all this is the playable area, then we're looking at, we've got to go to various other places. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. I'm going to try and get to that next one. And see if we can get there. Is there anything here we need to pick up first of all? A leap of uncertainty. I do like your style, I really do. Oh, there's a rope over there. Is there any treasure up here? Oh, that's 663 metres downwards. Right, so we go down. I love this bit. You notice he's holding his axe. It's very often you've got the chopper in your hand. That was a bit of oh, there's a glitch there. That was a bit of a rude one for you. Can we go through here? Not sure whether it's the game playing up. Oh no, area not available. That's fair enough. So we've come to the edge of the map. So where are we? No, that's not the one. Map. Oh, perhaps it. I don't know. We've only just gone up. Oh, up there maybe. Perhaps that's not available. Well, we'll find out anyway. I can't really be bothered to try. No, it's that way that we've got to go though. Or is it? No, it's that way we've got to go. Okay, let's go that way then. And up we go again. I must admit the controls on this are much better than I thought they would be. Right. Oh, no, that way. And down. It's amazing how fast I got used to the controls on this, because I thought the PC controls were going to be a nightmare. But they seem to be okay. Now we see if I remember what the controls are for calling your boat. Seems like this is the edge of the world over here. So we've got to go this way. It's interesting to see. Not that way. It's interesting to see what our ancestors thought about the world. I mean, I know that Diana, you said that you weren't particularly interested in Norse mythology, but their mythology is at least as intriguing, if not more intriguing, than what's going on here? Than the Egyptians. Admittedly, they didn't have any massive buildings that draw the attention like the Egyptians did, but the whole idea of the World Tree and the Rainbow Bridge and Valhalla and so on is fascinating to me as the Egyptians. Can't go that way. Try that way then. Right, are we near the sea yet? Why is he crouched? Let's uncrouch him. No, I'm not so keen on the sea battles, to be quite honest. I would like to think that I was good at them, but I mean I tend to. No, I wouldn't say I was keen on the sea battles. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're saying we have similar takes. Yeah, I don't think they really have a part in this game. I mean, the Vikings were well known as a seafaring race, which is fair enough. But I don't really think in this game the sea battles are anything really sort of to write home about. I only use the as you're about to see, I only use the boat as a way of getting from place to place without getting frozen. Right, where's my boat gone? There it is. Why is it crouching down all the time? Okay, we'll stay crouched down. I don't know why I can't stand up, to be honest, but there you go. The reason I want the boat is because obviously we're trying to get to that place over there. Oh, I know, hang on a minute. So, this is the difficult bit because the controls are a bit of a nightmare as well. You have to use the keyboard, you can't use the mouse, which is a bit of a pain. Right, where are we? We're going that way, so we need to be round that way a bit. That should be closest to the lands there. Definitely land-based combat's the best. I mean, I can control that much better than sea-based. If I can't even sort of control sea-based, right. Let's see. If I can't control it while I'm just travelling, imagine what it'll be like trying to use the controls when I'm in battle. I tried to go on the you might probably saw I tried to go on the raid the other day, and I ended up missing the jetty completely. What I like is though the crew. If you don't drive the boat very well, the crew have lots to say on the subject. You know, what are you doing? Why did you do that? Oh, got an enemy. It's a wolf. It's the wolf. Down there somewhere. Over there. Why are they not? I was attacking them, but it wasn't doing anything. Have I got a weapon in my hand? Okay. I'm stuck here again. Actually, what's going on up there? Oh, is that the zip line? This was the place we were at before. Right. Well, I'm going to give you a little treat then, I think. I was alright with the controller. I mean, when you think about it, I played these games on the Xbox several times. I'm talking about Odyssey and so on. All of the Assassin's Creed games, the Ubisoft Assassin's Creed games. What I was going to say now. Oh yeah, and with the controller I was alright with the sea battles. I was doing quite well. Then I tried doing... Oh, I've got a little tent here. I tried doing it on here and I was literally not very good at all. Right, rations are full. So we want to go... Did we put a marker? We haven't put a marker on this thing yet. Let's find out where we're going. Pretty much so, yeah. I'll check in a minute. So we're going to this place. While we're in it, we might as well have a look. Yeah, I've got my hood on, a ceremonial cape. I've got a helmet on. That little symbol means basically that you can't see it, even though I'm wearing it. It's just so you can see his face, basically. We've got the clown braces. Can we upgrade those? Yeah, so they're in. I didn't want to do that. What am I doing? I had to get back from here. Oh, there, escape. Right, okay. We've got the ceremonial robe. Do ceremonial, that doesn't sound very good. It's 30, 23, 17. We've actually got some of the old costumes as well. Altair was the first one, way back. Got my bow, got this. Could we upgrade this? Oh no, we can upgrade that. That gives 70 as opposed. Gives 70 as opposed to 66. 41, 50, 47. So we could actually get more doing that, but it gives us stun as well. Okay, we'll try that for a little while. Upgrade it. Right, so that's 76. Well, we'll try that. I'm not sure how I'll get on with one of those flails, to be honest, but there you go. So here we are. Now where are we going? Going over this way. Oh no, we can't go that way. We've got to go down to the sea, haven't we? That's it. Oh! Ow! That was painful. And so was that. Right. Oh, we're going to have a slide now. Whee! Yeah, it's always good to have console experience. I mean, I've got to pay credits to my wife here. She was quite alright. My mother died some time ago, and my wife said, "Get yourself a PlayStation. Get yourself an Xbox." So I did, and then I said, "Well, I'd like a PlayStation as well." Because I'm greedy like that. I'm not greedy, I just like having a fair amount of options. So I got a PlayStation as well, and then she actually suggested that I get myself the PC. And of all the three that I've got, I prefer the PC because basically it's a good machine. Let's see, we're going to die now. Oh, it's done nothing. I don't seem to be attacking anything today. Am I doing something wrong here, do you reckon? And I didn't save the game either. Do it again now. I'd like to find something small that I could attack that I'll be able to find out whether or not Okay, real quick for that. Where are we going now? We've just come off the slide there, so we still haven't got this thing done. And then I'll save the game because I'll get told otherwise by my mum. Right, so we've got to go over there. So I can't go that way. I don't jump back up there again. And sometimes you've got to use W, and sometimes you've got to use S to get up to these on these mountains. Where are we? We'll go down there, and then do the slidey thing, which is where we were before. Yeah, I'm not keen on the idea that people can't play games. I would think that if we could agree some sort of... Oh, that's pretty vicious, isn't it? I think if we could have maybe invented a system where every game was available on every platform, or there was one platform that had the monopoly, as it were, we'd be a lot better off, because you get so many fanboys who, oh, I've got this, I've got that. To me, no games machine is better than another. My PC is okay. In terms of power, it's probably about the same as I would imagine as a PS5 or as a Series X, or maybe not quite as much that, because they can do 4K. My games machine is not happy above 1440. So I would imagine it's probably just a bit better than a PS4 or an Xbox One S. But it's a games machine. The thing is, you get all these fanboys, and I really don't see why they all feel the need to, oh look, my machine's better than your machine, sort of thing. Right, let's go back down this way. I really don't fancy getting involved with bears at the moment. Having said that, we just love dividing ourselves, don't we? In terms of no, I don't want to do that. That's the one. We love dividing ourselves into tribes, don't we? Very much so. Yeah, I mean, I think they've tried many times to do cross-platform games, and they've never actually succeeded. Yeah, there probably were games that could be played on many different platforms, but I've never seen one. I really haven't. Right, that should do it. Go and land on that beach over there. The problem is, I mean, capitalism is a great system, but it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Basically, the only reason there's different types of games machine is because of capitalism. If we lived in a communist system, God forbid, because that is probably the worst system to live under, but if we did live under a communist system, then there will probably be the universal games machine, and you'd only be able to get that. So whilst it might be a bad thing to be under communism from the point of view of gaming, having said that, the games machine that the government would allow us to have would probably be like a equivalent to a PS1. So there's no real sort of... I think we live under the best system. it does allow for people to. Oh, not again. Now I'm going. Right, that's it. It does allow for people to be inventive, but it also allows for competition, and competition is not necessarily a good thing. I'm waffling on, I do apologise. I know what I'm trying to say. I know there was a lot of competition when I was younger between us in the days of the PS1s and the PCs. And there was even then in those days the PCs were fragmented into thousands of different models, and there was always a big competition going on as to who had the biggest hard drive and who had the biggest, the fastest broadband, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's yeah, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? You can't really sort of say capitalism is a bad thing, but there again, it's not necessarily a good thing either. Um, as you say, competition is great, but on the other hand, people are just literally selling. I mean, for instance, I mean this system that we've got now for gaming, where most people are selling games on the basis they sell the game for not cheaply, but they sell the game for a reasonable price, and then make money out of the Fallout 76 model and other games models by selling you subscriptions to various things that make the games easier. They create the problems and also solve the problems by you paying a monthly subscription. That's why I tend to buy games like this. You can buy stuff to help make the game easier, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going to play the base game. Fallout 76 from Fallout First is a classic example. You buy that, it's not pay to win, but there again, it's not exactly sort of. It's not pay to win, but it still gives you a distinct advantage if you can afford to buy Fallout First. Is what I'm trying to say, I think. Is it over there? What's up here? Is there a camp up here? Let's have a look at this camp. Because all I'm doing at the moment is running round. So, yeah, there's a camp up here. Nothing spectacular going on there. Probably just scenery then. Right, okay, so I'll carry on with our little quest, and that's over this direction. And that's the place we wanted. Right, okay, so we'll do the synchronise up there. And then we'll have a look at the world map and see how we go from there. I love this Northern Lights thing. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the world thing here and see where we are now. If I can remember how to do it. Okay. No, that's not the one. That's the one. So we're difficult to say. I mean, there's still this little bit that we can't see. And down here we've got some more. I'm just not sure what the entire area is like. Whether I think we can't go into these areas, which is why they're shaded out. So really we're looking at this area alone. So we've covered quite a bit of it. I'll get that marker out of the way. Perhaps not then. See removal markers. That's it. I forgot you have to hold on to these. Yeah, add-ons are nice. But when you think that, I mean, in a game like this, you pay sometimes quite ridiculous amounts of money for something really silly, like a digitised axe, albeit all powerful. So yeah, I don't know. Why are we not showing up? Don't seem to be showing up any. I think this northern bit was just simply designed. I mean, it says you got wealth and mysteries and so on. But this northern bit was simply designed as a tutorial area, to be honest. So what I'm going to do now is dive down from here, not literally, I hope so. And then we're going to go looking for some treasure. Now, the first bit we got is 151 in that direction. I want to go up to level 20 and then I'll probably just go on with the main mission when I get to level 20, because apparently you're supposed to be at that sort of level in order to go to England. Right, how are we doing now? I'm not sure what the silver is. Yeah, it probably does. I've been playing. Oh, come on. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Mirage as well, which is another reason why I'm finding it hard to balance my time at the moment. And Assassin's Creed Mirage, there is a really massive map, but it takes for ages to unlocks their various areas. Right, there's something over there. That's 74. Okay, there's some lights there. Lights usually indicate there's something going on, so we go down there. Quite a mountaineer, this guy. Don't think I want to go that way. Oh. Whew, panic here. At least he rescued himself at the last minute. Yeah, I don't remember much about this game, to be honest. I played this game several years ago. It was just after Odyssey and the other one, Origins. And to be quite honest, I didn't give this game a fair chance because of Origins and Odyssey. I'd just come out of those and they're all very similar games. I just felt I was playing the same game over again. I didn't really look for the nuances in this game, which are obviously there. So in the end, I think I had a bit of a problem with gaming altogether and decided to give up on all gaming on the Xbox for a little while before I got the PC. I wanted to get a PS5. Yeah, I wanted to get a PS5 and I didn't in the end manage to get hold of one, so I want there. Well, that's clever. That's why I ended up with the PC, but I stopped playing this and eventually I sold the game. I got about 3/4 of the way through it and I just sold the game because I got so fed up with it. Same happened with Elden Ring. Now, where's this silver thing? There's something over there. Don't know what this is.
So, go on.
Ah, right, okay.
Try it yourself. Eivor. Come. Stand here and look out over the fjords. Hold my hand.
Right, pick
There
up
you go.
stone.
I've never been so high.
Your father brought me here long ago, when we were just 19 winters. Together we stacked stones into cairns.
Oh, this has got to be a nice, easy one.
Yes. Think of this as a test of mind and wit. Stack the cairn stones high and wide into any shape you like.
How do I win?
You win by playing, and a quiet mind is your reward. Let the air and nature's beauty soothe you.
So we use that one. Can't do that one. What's that key? Delete. Can't delete. No. Validate. What key is that? Ah, that's the one. Right. So we've done a cairn. Wow. Torghatten Rock. I'm obviously pronounced that completely wrong. The ironic thing is that being English, there's a good chance that I might have Viking blood in me, because England's been invaded several dozen times over the years. As I say, I can trace my history back the crinkly bits. You've really got a good sense of humour. Hitchhiker's Guide's one of my favourite ever stories, and Terry Pratchett, obviously. Oh, can we interact with that now? Oh, I've done it. Right, don't want to do that anymore. Bored now. Right, okay. I completely forgot what I was saying now. Never mind. Treasure. What we got? 1, 3, 6, 7. Quite a long way away. So let's have a look and see what's down here. That business about Slarty Bart passed through me. I mean, all of that's brilliant. So Long and Thanks for All the Fish was the last book in the trilogy, as it were, and that was a fantastic book as well. I think you should know I've got a pain in all the diodes down my left-hand side. Marvin, I love Marvin. Right. On this map, there should be markers letting us know where all this stuff is, but I can't see any. If they are, they're all sort of around other areas. So it looks like. Dirk Gently and the Holistic Detective Agency, yeah, that is a good one as well. I love the idea. There was a tie-in with Doctor Who at one point with Dirk Gently, in that they were trying to get across that Professor, I can't remember his name, the Professor was actually a Time Lord, and his TARDIS was the his office, basically, which would have been quite fun. Right, so have we got anything else? 452 down. They say W, A, S and D are the keys to use for 470 up now. They say W, A, S and D are the keys you use for movement. In most games you only use W because you only ever move forward. Bearing in mind these games are mostly linear. So it's quite nice to actually use the A and the S and D keys for something. Where is it? 4. How can it be down and then when you go down it's up? Whoa! Oh, there's a ship over here. Yeah, I mean, they put it. They explained it in the stories by saying that you can virtually do anything in Oxford, which is one of the main university towns. It's a bit like your Harvard University. That you can get away with anything because nobody dares to sort of say anything about strange irregularities, as it were. Just go down. Right, let's go up this way and see if we can get up there. Is there anything up there? No. Oh, that's better. 412. No, that's not that rock again, is it? Probably is, actually. Probably chasing after the cairn again. 50 downwards, so we've got to wait till we start going down again. I don't think it was that rock, otherwise we would have seen it before. I've also got a level up, I believe, that I'm going to have to do in a moment. It's true. I don't know. I've just been doing some thinking about what you said there about a professor on campus living for 200 years. But you're right to a certain degree. We would never... 251. We would never... For 200 years someone would have noticed. But we do tend to be very reticent about talking about strange things in this country. Down. I mean, we don't talk about each other's personal characteristics, for instance. A small example, and this has been brought up before, I think it might have been in Dirt Gently, but they were talking about a guy's nose. Oh, it's gone. And he's got a big nose, but people will go out of their way to avoid talking about it. Right, that's the one. Still down 182, so we'll keep going. I can't remember. So I've read so many books in my life that I tend to forget about these things, what book I actually saw things in. I mean, some books are constants. For instance, I mean, Christmas Carol, for instance, is one I read when I was a teenager, and I read every Christmas at least once. But there are other books that I read years ago that I bought, which were pulp fiction, basically. For instance, I bought a book once called Healer, and it was a story about a man who's walking through a cave. He's an archaeologist walking through a cave, and a creature on the roof lands on his head, and sort of basically it starts burrowing into his skin, and eventually it integrates itself with him. But it sounds horrific. But the creature is actually able to work with him on a cellular level to keep him immortal, to make him immortal, and literally he becomes immortal through this creature. And it was a good book. I couldn't tell you. It's called Healer, but who it was by and when I got it, I wouldn't have a clue. Right, there's something over here. This is what we were looking for before. 380. Oh, what's that? Tree. Oh, I get so distracted so easily, believe me. Oh, okay. Eat fly agaric, whatever that is. Defeat the enemy. Oh, great. It's a good start, it. Pain into the fjord? What kind of talk is that? Right. I'm going to save. I've already saved the game. I'll try this one more time. If it's a tough enemy, I might have to come back and do it another day. Right. No, I'm not even getting a strike in. I don't know what's going on there, because I've done all right with fighting. That's a bit graphic, isn't it? I'm not getting on with this. I have to get a good swing going. I'm going to go back to my axe again and see if that makes any difference. Let's go with my axe once more. Skills, inventory, cool. That's got a high hit rate, but I'm not entirely sure about that. It's 66 on that, so that's not too bad. Right, so let's try again, and this time try getting a hit in. I didn't get one hit in. I think these guys are a bit too strong for us at the moment. We can always come back to that later anyway. I think you can come back to the north and do everything you missed, but once you leave, it's like any other game. You say, yeah, I'll come back. You never do. Right, so we're going to leave that one. There's a book somewhere over there. That's all 1200. It's back where we started from. The mushroom symbol's one to avoid, obviously. Okay, let's keep going. This is primarily because it's going to be exploration today. I don't really want to get involved in too much heavy combat anyway. What was that? Oh, Cloudberry. Rations are full. Right. I think you can't wait to get away from Norway because all it is snow and mountains, basically. Right, let's go for a walk around the beach. Yeah, I will do. I mean, the other thing I picked this game for to play is because, as I say, I gave up on it to a certain degree years ago. I played it for a long time, probably about the best part of 20, 30 hours. But it just seems so similar to the other games that I gave up on it, and I want to give it a good go this time. And plus, it's also got DLC available for it. Several DLC by now. So I'll see whether it carries on being popular, and if it does, I might play some DLC. I think it's getting towards night time now. Right, I'm going to go back in a bit more into Civilization at the moment, because it just seems to be a bit samey. So let's go back to full moon, see if we've got anything picked up on there. There must be more that we can do in this game, and it just seems like there's nothing much out there apart from the odd world event. I must admit, you're very brave getting up at 5 and then watching YouTube like somebody playing on YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. So, that's a drinking competition. So who are these guys then? Oh well, we might have to do some assassinations. Oh, it's C crouch, isn't it? Is it C? Yes, it is. Right, okay. Yeah, these are critters. Right, okay. Gambling, we don't want to do gambling. I'm just going to check something, and if it says what I think it's going to say, then we're going to we'll start doing the main mission again. Right, apparently, yeah, the general consensus seems to be you can go back to Norway, so I'm going to carry on with the main mission for now. And then we can come back here and do this. Apparently you'll be over level, but that's not the point. So let's fast travel again to save the game first of all. Where are we supposed to be going? Up this way somewhere. Oh, excuse me, that's my stomach rumbling. Oh, what did I do there? Sorry, I made a bit of a coup up there. Got to reselect this. For some reason I didn't deselected it. So once again, so we're going to go back where we were before. We're going to go here. Every time I click on that, I deselect the mission for some reason. I usually have a nice hot cup of coffee when I start playing this game, and then I end up with a completely cold one. There are parts of the story that I do know which I won't go into because they're spoilers, but sometimes I'll drop hints without intending to, and I apologise if I've given anything away already. Oh, here we go. Whee! Into the water. And oh, that took a time, didn't it? Have a look and see what's up there. Good God, this is a bit weird. I've got my head turned to one side trying to trying to understand what I'm doing here. Right, so that's the nearest we can get to it, so we'll carry on this way. Is that food? I don't think there's anything there, to be honest. Doesn't look like it. Right, okay, we'll carry on this way then. Don't perch on the fire pole, you idiot. It must be cold, mustn't it? It's got to be freezing. I mean, it's pretty cold here today. I've put the heating on just all day because I know how cold it's going to be, and it's not going to be fun. So I've got the heating on all day today. Going for a skid down the mountain. But I mean, it's probably nothing compared with that. I think the temperature today's around 1 or 2 degrees at most. We had some lovely frost this morning. It's quite nice waking up to a frost. It's the nearest thing we get to snow, so it snowed the other day, but it didn't have any load at all. So, how did you get on with the weather yesterday? By the way, it's supposed to be pretty windy yesterday afternoon, but you weren't sure about going out in it. Whee! Yeah, it's a thing in Norway and Denmark apparently. supposed to open the pores up, from what I understand. Oh, good. At least you're here safe. That's the main thing. $600 that way. Why do these only show up when they're so far away? Never mind, we can come back. This is what I was establishing. This is why I'm carrying on with the main mission now, because we can get back. I love the skiing, that like the little sliding mechanic, which I think we'll be doing a lot of. Eventually we do, I think we land near a place called Ravensthorpe in England, which I don't know if it's a real place or not. I've never actually been anywhere near that, but that's our base of operations in England. It's one of the few games that's actually set in England, which I'm quite pleased about. Oh yeah, right, okay. Where are we looking? Over there. Right, okay. We'll keep going then. I want to go in the water. Believe it or not, you used to get quite a bit of flooding in this part of England. We've got a creek called Milton Creek near us, and basically it floods, or it used to flood regularly. It doesn't anymore, thank God, but it used to flood quite regularly. Some of the streets, there's a little place called Water Lane near us. And it was named literally because it used to flood quite often. So it was named Water Lane. Even now, in the entrance to the area I live in, the road floods quite regularly, but it's only because there's a blocked drain. Chronotis, that's the guy. Yes, I'm catching up with chat as I go. It's difficult to concentrate sometimes on chat and playing the game. Yes, that's his name, Urban Chronotis. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh God, I nearly died then. I think we better do some health. Wow, I couldn't believe I nearly killed myself there. I think we've got to go down this road whether we want to or not. Try here because it's a lot easier here. Right, try again without killing myself this time. No, we're intent on killing ourselves. We're nearly there, not far now. I'm getting a few views on this, but it's not as popular as my other videos. Fallout 4 seems to be the most popular, closely followed by Skyrim, and then this one comes up a sad third at the moment. But there again, I'm enjoying the game. It's a bit more relaxing than either of the other two. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right, we're getting there. Let's get my ship in. Sounds like me after a curry.
Turn to ice if I stay here.
Oh, come on, quick, 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 quick. Right. Crash into the rocks, why not?
Hey, cut that out.
Hey, cut that out. Come on, off we get. Oh, he goes to the back to run onto the land. Oh, Eric's did. Is this a new area? Have we been here before? Right, better have a look around here, see what's going on first of all. Any enemies? No, it seems to be quite happy. $154, let's try for that. That's over that way somewhere. Says it's further down, so obviously it is, but let's see if we can kill a sheep. The sheep run away. I would as well, of course, but there you go. That's better. Thanks, week. Right. I was watching Sam did a playthrough many moons ago of Elden Ring, which was one of the first ones I watched because I was playing it at the same time. And he did mention that people didn't want to kill. They've got these giant turtles, or tortoises as we call them, and people didn't want to kill them. And I feel the same way about the sheep and the pigs. At the end of the day, they are just digitised creatures. They're not real. Right, so is it in here? 10 metres down. Down, eh? Come on, we'll have a read of this. Muddy, half-eaten. The pigs got loose in the house. Now the cellar key is gone. It's your turn to dig through the shit. Right, so that basically means that we've got to go through the... there is a cellar key, and it'll be here somewhere. Ah, there's a key there. Crudely forged key, so we've got to use that in the house somewhere, presumably. It's difficult to say that. I mean, at the end of the day, they are just digitised creatures, but I can understand what you're saying. I would never dream of killing an animal in real life, but on the other hand, I've got no objection to killing them in a game because they're not real. It's a difficult one. It's a bit of a moral thing. Where's this cellar then? Ah, is that it? No, that's the book. Ah, perhaps around the back here somewhere. Ah, it's down there, which is all very well, but where do you get in? Oh, is that's the cellar, is it? No, I thought it would be, but no. Can't do that. The cellar's got to be entered through the house, I would have thought. There's the marker there. Unless it is through the pigsty. It definitely says that way and down. There must be a doorway somewhere. Oh, can't come up there. Well, I'm confused now. Confused of Kent. Would help if it wasn't so dark in. Right, let's have a look at this. Where are we? Up here somewhere. Okay. It doesn't seem to show anywhere on this map, does it? It doesn't show anything on this map. Or defeat. And this is not exactly the most exciting video today, but it's pretty much the way I want to play it today. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. It's not in the house, apparently. It is somewhere. A fishing net. They could have fooled me. I can't see a fishing net there. Right. Okay. Wonder if that's it down there. Perhaps that's the way to do it then. Don't know what the point of the key was, but there you go. Well, that's the point of the key. Collect book of knowledge. Look at that. Mark of death. Open abilities menu. It is one. Abilities. We've got the mark of death. A powerful fighter was used during battle at cost of adrenaline. Improved abilities. Okay, so they can be improved. Done. Okay, so we're going to put this in. In number 1. Oh, so if you hold down the left mouse button, mark sighted enemies, and then let loose deadly volley of arrows. Right, okay. Well, I'll take your word for that. Right, anything else in it? Nothing much. So we go back out of here again then. Okay, what do we look for next? Something over in that direction, 162. This is what I was trying to find here. I thought there'd be more out in the wilderness, but there are world events, but they're so few and far between that it's easier just to do it in a town. God knows what this will turn out being, but these are quite interesting little things sometimes. Right, it's over here. Seven. No, it's not there, it's over in that direction. Lots of loot. Chop up a few boxes. Right, so it's not there either then. That's 13 that way. So is it in here? Yes, it is. I love a bit of smashing things up. Alright, there's some. Oh, it's them again. Oh, just come into your house and start smashing things up. Are they doing? Yeah, they are. They're doing what I think they're doing. We've got a key for this, but we haven't now. No, we haven't got a key for that. There's something over there, though. A drum. Well, there you go. So we need a key for that. Yeah, I do enjoy smashing things up. Ah, this is quite interesting. Right. Remember what she said about setting the hay on fire? Have we got any fire arrows? No, but we have got a torch. Probably going to kill ourselves doing it. There is a reason why I ask. Inventory. Let's have a look. Torch, 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 torch. But we haven't. Don't know if we can do this one or not. I expect you've got to guess what's going to happen by now. Right. Okay, next thing. I'll think a way around this, and there is a way, I'm sure there is, but I'm trying to think what it could be. Inventory. So let's put. That's it. The bow. I know I've got a bow here somewhere. Why can't I do it? Oh, because I haven't got it. Do. Right. That's better. So that's right. She said she wanted the hay on the floor set right too. Well, we're doing it.
Then run me like the Valkyrin's gates and enter Valhalla. Take all plunder you want, Vikinger, and take us also, and let the love hunger consume you.
Oh God, she's keen.
Maybe. I will help myself to your chest.
Yeah, I think he just says he's going to help himself to a chest. I really wonder how much they thought about that line. She said just take what you want, and he said I'll help myself to your chest. Oh, we've got 2 skill points for that. So we're going to have to do some levelling up. What's this one? Headshot damage. Oh, we'll have that. I like headshots. Is that it? Is that all we've got now? Oh wow. Must have been 3 that one then. Okay, well, I've got 1 skill point left. Is it 1? Poison. That brings up a whole new thing. Right, I don't know what that means, but it means poison build up somehow. Some more silver. Right, so we've satisfied the lady's battle lust. Where are we going now? 500 that direction. Okay, we go there. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going there, whether you like it or not. Oh, we've got something 49 up that way. So we've got to be on top of a building there, I would have thought. Said he's jumping down a pit. 37 in that direction. Ah. Must already have that then. Okay, not going to waste too much time on that. Let's just go this way now. 400, that's quite a long way. Right, so I'll do what we said we'd do. We'll go and see Sigurd again and carry on with the mission. Do we need any cloudberries? Yes, we do. I love the way this is all laid out so you can climb up trees and just generally mess about. Aha, this is where we're supposed to be going. Right, run around the outside till we find the entrance. Well. I'm not sure whether this, there you go. I'm not sure whether this is laid out pretty much as a fort would be laid out, but I know there were Motte and Baileys in England after the invasion of 1066. That became the standard castle, was the Motte and Bailey. Yeah, as I say, I mean, it's just a possibility that I could be basically Viking to a certain degree. Is that Sigurd? No, he's in there. I don't want to attack the chief, just in case. I think we're under some sort of truce here, if I remember rightly. Nope, don't climb up the walls. Must be the main door. Nope. Have we missed him? Not standing in the fire. Yeah, he's in there. Ah, there was a door after all. Doesn't that strike you as what a Viking house should be, though?
It pains me to say. It does.
Smoke and beer and belching.
Oh, gods. I hate long speeches. Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black, a great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown taller.
They buried his arms near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river. I dream of something.
Right, I'm going to leave you with this while I just pop off for a second. I won't be too long. I'll let you listen to his speech. Right, back again. Sorry about that.
You dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Ravenclan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Background! You lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out. This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer.
Oh, nice. Do we get to choose? Basically, I didn't know that happened. Oh yeah, I suppose. No, hang on. Let's just get into this a minute and see what's supposed to happen there. No, the sound's on. I wonder what happened there. The sound's on permanently, so I don't know what's going on there. Video capture device. Let me just try something. Okay, well at least you told me this time. I don't know what's going on there. They're supposed to be separate, but you're probably right. Right, I'm just going to put this back where it was, and I'll be with you. So, what we're going to do with him? Okay, yeah, I'll see you in a second. Yeah, we'll kill him.
I would send him to hell as did his father.
Understandable. But a quick death is too good for a Draugr like him. Gorm, I name you Lord and call you exile. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
Nice. So, we'll let him go then. No doubt we're going to be fighting him later, though.
King Harold, may I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have married friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harold brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield the title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, he insisted. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
Yeah, don't know our
All I
fate.
know of fate is that it's padded
Perhaps I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to the UK.
These matters for another time. Tonight we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
So if we decide to go with King Harold, we're stuck in Norway then. Welcome into anyone who's watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing.
Harald's colours. He is already marking his territory.
Gods, he's praying like a horny pup.
Harold may be young, but he's clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
Right, that's something I didn't know, is that audio is muted automatic when you mute your microphone. No, I'm not worried about that, we'll sort it out later. Right, so what are we doing now? Let's have a look at the quests. Seas of Fate. Find and speak to Sigurd. Okay, he's around somewhere, no doubt. Where, I've no idea. He's around here somewhere.
Oh, getting heavy soon.
Has he gone now? This guy's disappears on a regular basis. Find and speak to Sigurd. Right, so we need the raven. That's one control I have forgotten. The is
Lately, be my eyes.
well, I've got a feeling we need to go into the into the big place. Seems to be pointing in that area, doesn't it? So we've got to find Sigurd. Sigurd? Sigurd? Where are you? Where is Sigurd?
It's Eivor. Open the door. Keep your voice down. We'll alert Harald's men.
Hello there. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out what to do. We reached the point where we've got to split off and go to where we're going to end up going back to the UK.
2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven Clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harold?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harold's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward to newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages. I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing, in a land we do not know, among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
Ooh, what should we do now? Well, it doesn't really make a lot of difference if we leave them.
Jake, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. Last thing we need is the attention of Harold's troops.
I was while you were gone, I was looking at what you said about the microphone muting both. My microphone has got a mute button on the top of the actual microphone.
How much did you hear?
Sorry.
A new path is revealed
And to mute it, you just hit a touchpad on top of the microphone. Shouldn't do the TV as well, unless all the sound is put through one channel, in which case it might. So I'm going to have to look at that. It doesn't really make a lot of difference, because the only time I mute the microphone is when I'm not actually talking, and very rarely do I leave. I usually put it on that I've left. What do you call it? So I can't think straight today. I've usually put it on the Be Right Back screen, so it shouldn't make any difference, to be honest. In fact, it's a good thing that it does, because on the Be Right Back screen, the last thing you want is sound. You just want a screen, basically. So did it cut out all the talking, or did it just cut out all the sound completely? Because I need to look at that. Shall we go to England? I've been thinking about this as well. What I think we ought to do is go get the game underway properly with the move to England, and then another day when we're a bit of a loose end, maybe come back to Norway and do the treasure quest and so on, and the Flyer Garrick quest and so on. So I am going to take us to England because I live there, basically. And then we can always come back at a later date, which is good. So we want to go 174 over there. So we're going to England, folks. Got your passport?
I don't like the way those soldiers watch me.
I find it flattering. You think one will marry you and carry you off to the country?
So women seem to have pretty much the same stuff. Okay, so it does count. What I have read is that it records audio all as one channel. So maybe there is an option apparently to split off into at least 6 channels, which I might do. But I don't see how switching off my microphone will actually switch off the whole of the sound. Apparently it does though. So there you go. Right. Anyway, let's get to England.
The wind favors us. We should set sail without delay. You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. The act of leaving so beloved a home.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to leave Norway, to be honest.
Having doubts? No, not at all.
The die is cast. The Rubicon is crossed.
Let fate guide our journey.
Are you ready then, mate? Yeah, let's do it.
I'm ready. Let us turn to the water and leave on Valhalla while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies in swift
Oh, God, you know what this means.
Harold's banner.
We've got to do a sea battle. Or have we?
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be others.
So, do you reckon he's given up?
Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
It is easy to lose one's way on the road to glory. Do not let false victories blind you to what is true.
You talk of false.
So there's a distinct thing here about Brexit. Brexit is the fact that we left the European Union and we're not after independence again. Everyone said, "Oh, that's bad," but what they're doing effectively here is the same thing. They want to go somewhere else in order to be independent, or live under the heel of him and his homeland. It's all it's very complicated politics. We've given us some stuff to take with us anyway. Right, so let we go again then. And we've got a sail. Sit. And away we go.
Ration your strength, Guy. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backroads. Sigurd, what's our course? The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them.
I'm not doing any of this, by the way. This is a cutscene.
Arouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speak.
Mighty fart from Thor.
The ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
Yeah, the main reason for the exit from the European Union was that they were trying to affect our laws as well as. I mean, the whole idea of free movement, the ability to move from country to country, is great. But it also meant that they wanted to have a say in the making of our laws, in the making of our regulations regarding trade and industry, and any trade deal that we made had to benefit Europe as well. Well, the whole point of trade deal is that it benefits you. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to get into the subject. Basically, we're just coming up to the main entrance of the game, but we didn't like that. The British are an independent type of people, and we fought 2 wars to be independent, and then we don't want somebody telling us how we can make our rules. So yeah, it is human behaviour, but a lot of people don't see it like that. And of course, it's opened the door for mass immigration now. Right. Oh, we're in the Animus. We must be. There you go. 1 Animus. Oh, that's unusual. You don't see that very often these days. Somebody smoking. For the record, I did smoke, but I gave up 5-6 years ago. I don't like these Animus sequences. They tend to break the immersion in the game. Yeah, you could explain the Animus better just by basically sort of saying this is all a.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for.
Yeah, you could just say we're all living in a sort of random thing, and we're going back in time to experience people's memories by way of voiceover. So they're going in for the whole climate change thing.
And if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever. Dr. Circa went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes.
Did he? Oh, that's interesting.
You improved Sidney's favour.
Thanks, Sean. How do we fix this? I really keep everything.
Is that meant to be Ivor? Oh, we're actually. I thought it was going to be another cutscene. Sorry about that.
You're a long way from home, Ivor.
Oh, he's in. Okay. That's one we can do Odin's sight, which we can't, obviously. Would help if they explain what we're supposed to be doing. We've obviously done that bit.
Love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
I said read, so I read, but obviously that didn't work either. Right, see if we can go back in again. Oh, there's another mark around the side here. No? Ah, there is.
Some quality stuff here.
You're joking? Is this just for us to have a look around and say, oh, we're living in this hut?
is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
He's cheerful, someone.
What you call it, Sean? Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How was the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Abstergo.
All set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Hello, Foslo. How you doing? Welcome in. At the moment, we're in the Animus and we're wandering around being amused as to what we're supposed to be doing. So we'll just talk to some people and see what happens. Hopefully that should...
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again.
yeah.
The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself. It felt like
Two minds. Fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Yeah, we're alright. Bit cold.
it feels
Had to put the heating on today. I don't... it's sort of -1 to 4 degrees today, so we're going to be fairly cold. But apart from that, we're alright.
Headaches. My temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, your friend.
Jesus, no.
The problem with the Animus things is it's like a soap opera, isn't it? I mean, they're basically these are 20th century people with 20th century problems. It completely destroys the immersion.
I really am.
I was going to call my daughter Layla, but my wife pointed out that it wouldn't go with my surname, so there you go. Right, so where are we going now? Over here, talk to this guy. Some more stuff here.
Let's have a look.
I suppose we've got to have a look at these things. So this is all basically telling you about the Egyptian simulation. So we can close that. Yeah, well, pop in that as you please, Fossil. We'll be on for another hour or so that's not a problem. So basically, what they're saying is these are all alien things, and we knew that anyway. The whole point of these things is that there's alien stuff going on. Okay, media. Let's have a look. Strange message.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again.
No,
Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
yeah, this is all to do with. That's okay. Desmond.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the
This is
assassin.
Desmond, who was
Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because
he was the guy who was experiencing Altair.
creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want, or no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like
Yeah,
this,
boring.
or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly...
Yeah, boring.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012.
Yeah, boring. Right, I'm closing that because I'm really not interested in that. What have we got in the files? English locales. Yep. It's all saying basically that it's trying to do this whole whole English thing. I'm just finding this really boring, to be honest. So close that and do the mailbox. COVID, yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it? Yep. This is all totally boring. It's all done. Right, my stuff. Pictures. Yep. Okay, boring. Yeah, I'm really getting bored with all this stuff. This is not the sort of thing you want in a game that's based on the Vikings. Or we could find all this out later anyway. File corrupted. What's the point then? Yep, done all that. Bored. Bored. Yes. Yeah, very much so. All the early games had the Asperg, whatever they're called, and the animus in them.
That's quite nice. Soothing.
I'm just trying to work out how we get back into the animus again.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
The
Mood stabiliser.
It's not harmful.
There's a lot of us could do with something like that.
Okay. But I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise.
It's so boring, this, isn't it? They're trying to do the whole world-ending scenario, and we didn't sign up for a world. If we wanted to sign up for a world-ending scenario, we'd be playing Fallout,
I know you're right.
not a thing about actual ancient Viking stuff. We had a look at that. I suppose we've got to look at this.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
Now, it looks Roman more than Viking, to be honest. Don't want to do that again. I suppose we can always... No! I suppose we can always go back to the Animus and see if it will let us back in again. Yeah, thank God for that. They just wanted us to do all that.
Alright, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead.
So they're skipping the whole...
Layla, you okay?
They're skipping the whole voyage, which is good news for us.
Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript if you're looking for something.
The Animus was a good idea. The Animus was the only way that they could fit in
Okay.
ancient times with the modern day.
I don't mean to be cryptic,
and the only way they could tie it all in with the alien thing as well. That was the idea originally, was that the animus was the thing that allowed them to experience all this. But when the animus becomes a political message in itself,
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my
it's just a way of
that will grip the earth once again.
if they just tried to make a historical game, it might not have been successful. It's a historical game with this brings in the conspiracy theorists and all the other people that that maybe would want to see the Abstergo thing.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Also annoying,
I'm ready.
sorry, I'm going to say it, it's annoying to me that it's a team of American scientists who are studying a guy who effectively spent most of his life in England, and now they're trying to say, yeah, he could have come to America. Yeah, I mean, I just come here for the historical aspect. I mean, if you're playing a game about Egypt or a game about Greece or a game about Norway and England, the last thing you want is to be endlessly arguing politics with everybody. Right, England. Come home, everyone. That's where I am. And if we get a map up of England, I'll show you roughly where I am. Well, that's a matter of opinion.
I'm glad to see any land at all. I will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see
Yeah, I understand the developers are American, but the point is the game was English. You would think he would have been buried in England. They're implying that he actually managed to get to North America, which rather sort of devalues the whole 1492 thing.
not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood. May Thor bless you all on your way. We will see you soon.
Yes, I'm ready for whatever these green thumbs.
Fairy folk, that's nice, isn't it? I mean,
The sons of Ragnar know that we are coming.
They do not, for they will not stop at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is
I like the sunlight.
Do we mean to join their army? No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit. Look ahead there. Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick and a single rune to their timid god? That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship. That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them, like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Panoramic view, wow.
In these Saxons, they must think the same of us. The hammer.
I'm sure I like that.
There is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning. We'll take that cross clean off.
Oh, just move the mouse to get out of it. Right, half-Dan settlement.
There. What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, God. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Baptism.
I simply forgot. Someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this fort with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
I don't think those guys would be just sitting there, sort of baptising each other when they see a Viking longship heading up the river.
There will be a fortune there. Later, Dad. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled.
Must admit, they seem to be going for the historical aspect of it. Right, so we've got to break the chain, as it were.
Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship. Good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
What's got into you?
In UK, the standard way of baptising is
What's going on?
basically with a font. Right, so we've got to try and break this chain, which is in this fortress. We've got lots of people to kill.
They've an attack outside here.
I love the assassinations in this game. Yeah, that's it. This is why I couldn't wait to get back from the north in the last game. It was just so boring all the time. There's plenty to see, plenty to do in this one. I think that was the idea. They wanted to get you out of Norway as soon as they possibly could. I love why the blood's pouring out of his arm there.
This chain is huge. Only I can get this. I might be able to shoot it.
Something else over there. Oh, someone coming over here. And bang. Right, so it says something about you might be able to shoot it here. Let's have a look at this letter again. Have some arrows. No, perhaps not then. After conducting several trials, these naval chains hold against the most durable Danish long ships as long as the mechanism remains intact. 7 more blockades will be constructed. We can maintain the operation at a time. Okay, so there is a ladder here, so let's have a look and see if we can destroy it from above. Well, that was fun. got to sit in my usual seat. Oh, it's nice, a chest. And here we go again. The beauty of these is you can keep going back every time you want to. The rendition of English countryside is very, very good. The countryside does look like that. There's not so many rocks, but a suckling pig. In case you haven't gathered, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here watching you, same as you are. Well, this is presumably some sort of settlement. I'm going to actually do a level up. Yeah, you won't get olive trees in this country, I'm afraid. I wish you did. We'd make loads of money out of it. What was I going to do? Skills. We've still got 2 skill points. What's this one? Ability damage. Yeah, we do that. I've got 1 left. +2 critical chance, that'll do, and we're at power 20, which is where we wanted to be. That's fine. If I was controlling this boat, we'd take about 15 minutes just to dock.
Who are these men? They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt. Stark, Hayward! On me!
Not in control yet. There we go. Oh, we're all getting off. Now these guys don't look very good. Pagan, eh?
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower? I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, buckrot, and draw your weapon.
Oh, here we go. Alright. This is just a matter of keep pushing the left-hand button, really. I love the sound of axe on metal there. Why am I going around like this? Hang on, I need to stop here. What's he trying to attack somebody who's not attacking me? That's more like it. Right, how are we doing? Loot. What are they shooting at? Didn't know there was one down here. Right. Okay. It's a nice woody word.
I'll take the longhouse.
Some more loot. Not the longhouse, that's presumably this place. Oh, another one there.
Some rubbish over here. What a mess.
Right, some food. Yeah, we could do with some food. Yeah, anything Monty Python I'm liable to get, to be honest. I've seen so much of it over the years. Remains of the Longhouse, which is there. Where is it? Where's the other place? There's a tent up there. Assuming the Longhouse is at the top of the road there. Nothing much in there. Ah, there's the Longhouse. I thought it was that little place down the road there.
Eivor, look at this. A nice trap. Might be something inside. I'll have a look.
Okay. Have we got to go in there? Yes, we have.
Are you with those big guys?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
If you've never played the Souls games, Dark Souls and so on, you won't know that part of the fun of Souls games, in any room you go in, there are like pots and pans, and you can destroy them by rolling. And one of the great pleasures of that kind of game is to basically keep rolling in and smashing all the pots and pans. Right, where are these prisoners? Are over here. Do we let them go? Why not?
You there! Untie us! Let us walk away.
She looks like American Indian rather than...
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people. I
He
promise.
looks kind of Greek.
Peace, friend. No need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like most others. And this is all
He's definitely got an olive complexion. That's not English.
That's right. I'm a stable hand. That's all. I keep horses and, well, I did till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I raked their eyes out before I let them.
How did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade
Well,
with the
I woke up and here I was.
But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them.
Is she going to become a merchant later?
Know
She's
the sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
this little Irish accent going on there.
Been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Repeat my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
What are you thinking?
That we could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to
Yeah,
trade
she can
and
become a
knowledge
trader.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnar sons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Jan Lee, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Thornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to.
So we're settling here basically.
If only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven Clan welcomes you.
So this is Raventhorpe then.
Strangers into friends, into family.
Oh, there's horn. Somebody's got the horn.
Brothers have arrived. Come.
Yeah, why not? And off we go.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
They got all that in 3 boats. Right, that's England. That's Sigurd's missus. Yeah, you're not going to get cold out here. It must. Can you imagine it? It must be like red hot. It must be like going to the Mediterranean for those guys if they lived in Norway.
Fine work. A long house to rival any I've seen.
Oh, my knees. Sorry, my knees are a bit.
Now come. Granty has found something I would like you to see.
That's a map.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
Where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What
That's
do we
East
call it?
Anglia. That's roughly where Norfolk is now.
Might have an idea.
And Norfolk means northern folk, so
Village of ravens.
it's not. It's in Mercia.
I like it. Poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build.
By the way, I don't know whether you noticed, but last night I did upgrade the update the message on YouTube to let people know that although we welcome anybody, we do occasionally talk about things like support stockings and mice and things like that, so people would know roughly what to expect. And I've also started up a Discord server as well in the name. Norfolk is in Virginia, but it's also the name of a place in England.
It took some time to decipher the message.
Norfolk and Suffolk are 2 of the places, Norfolk and the Southfolk. So let's see if we can get to the map first of all, because I want to show you roughly where we are. which is over here. So let's wander over to the map. Can we see? Right, if you look at the map there, go to the... it doesn't actually show you. Let's have a look what the map shows here. Ah, here we go. Right, so this is England. You know, remember I said about Leicestershire? There's a place up there called... what was it? Leicestershire. Well, that is the sheer bit. Leicestershire, Lincolnshire, Shropshire. I'm quite proud of this country, so I will be going. Grantbridge, you know, Grantbridge. I didn't know there was a place called that. East Anglia is Norfolk and Suffolk. Essex is Colchester, is where one of my viewers comes from, who sometimes comes in. But the thing I wanted to show you is this is Cent or whatever. Now it's actually called Kent these days, and I'm sort of here. This is actually where I live, around that sort of area. London is sort of this area. We're about 40 miles from London. Dover's down here, and there's a lot of coastal stuff down here, but I'm actually sort of pretty much this bit around there. So if you're wondering where I am, there I am. It's actually got an atlas as well. Oh, England and Norway. You can look at Norway too. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that, because you actually get to travel there. So what I want to do is get back to England again now. Get all the way to England. I want to go back to Norway. The only trouble is I don't know how to do it. Oh dear. Atlas. Same thing again. Thank God for that. I thought I was stuck here. So we go to England. Yeah, I know pretty much the southern area. I've never been to Scotland, which is in the far north. And I've certainly never been to Ireland or Wales. But I know England fairly well. London I'm very familiar with. I've been there many times. Dover, Canterbury, places like that. Maidstone is another place locally to me. Right, so next thing we're going to do is do a quick one of those, and then I'm going to do a level up. I'm already 20. No, I don't want to go there. I'm already £20. What's this one? Stealth Recon, automatic highlight enemies. Oh yeah, we'll have that. And we've got one skill point left, which we could spend on 1.7 stealth damage. No. What about that one? And range. 2.3 range damage. That'll do. So that's that. Now we do this bit again. Sorry, I didn't see where I was supposed to be going. So there's nothing much here at the moment. Some food maybe. Yeah. Get some food together. Have a look at this. Blacksmith. Can we build it? Oh, we haven't got 30 or whatever these are. No. Okay, we can't do that yet then. I should gather the crew and go raiding. Lovely. And some food.
Can I help you with anything?
Sigurd wants your forge up and running as soon as possible. For that, we need supplies and riches.
Ah, you mean to go a Viking then? Good, good. How I miss those days. Ransacking and pillaging. Blade swinging and shield splintering.
I would ask you to join us. You are the only blacksmith we have. We cannot afford your loss.
Oh, it's no bother.
swing them. My place is here, not pulling on the roar of a river horse. Though you do remind me, I found a map among the bandits' rubbish, marked up with the locations of Saxon monk huts.
Yes. Bandits know as well as we do. Monasteries are full of riches.
So did Henry VIII.
Take the map with you, and put it to better use than they did.
Right, I think I'm going to leave it here because let's just press M and see what brings up. Because I don't really want to get into a big scale raid this time round. Otherwise, we'll be here for another hour. So yeah, I'm going to finish it there. But I hope you've enjoyed what's been going on today, and maybe, despite the boring bit at the beginning, you might want to come back and watch us as we go raiding next time. I think that's what we'll be doing next time. We need to raid, get the blacksmith built and so on. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to finish it there. So thank you for watching, everybody, and hope to see you again fairly soon. If you enjoyed, as always, like and subscribe. Look at the Patreon if you want to support the channel, or maybe a donate button if you wanted to just make a one-off donation. And hopefully I'll see you all next time. Have a good day.